Yo, what's up? It's your man Cino here, man. Yo, this is the truth behind the beef between Meek Mill and Cassidy. I know a lot of people are like, man, you supposed to been drop this. Last time I did, a lot of people got in their feelings, like, because it was in the midst of all this drama. And I said, you know what? I'm going to take that down. And I'm not going to put it back up no more until this is like dead. All this Drake, Meek, and all it was too much going on. So it was like, why throw that out there? Throw fuel on the fire. Let it have its own place. And this is the perfect time to do it. Both of them, nobody thinking about it really. So what's not a better time to do it than now? So as we do, we go to the beginning. Meek is basically a house arrest dude. You know what I'm saying? Just a little broke hood rapper. Inspiring to try to make it, and hustle and make it, do what he doing. And Cassidy this time, he's working with Swizz. He got a deal. He's made a couple of joints. He's really doing it for Philly. He went and copped he had a Bentley or something at the time, and everybody went and rented them some cars and rode out. He did a lot of songs with Meek at BB King's everywhere. It was what it was. So all of a sudden, Meek got a deal with Rick Ross and them. He finally got on, he got signed. So once he got his deal, they was like, yo, what's up, man? Your man's got on, man, he got him a deal. He was like, all right, that's what's up. And then they was upset about his response. Like, man, all you gonna say is that's what's up? Really? Like, man, where's the congratulations? And I'm not going to say Meek didn't do nothing in return for Cassidy. Once Cassidy's career started to falter and go down due to court cases and other things, once his career started to falter and come down, Meek did, do just some shout outs. It was like, yo, you need to get on this jumping out my bag, all them other stuff. He did put him in a position to get with these people that's hot to get back on. But at this time, Cassidy is like his run was over. And people was trying to hear the newer guys that's coming out. And unfortunately, that case derailed him for really excelling, But the avenue was always there for somebody to come back. Now, when all this said, here comes a structuring case where ego started to take place. Meek gets out, he started blowing up. He started making money now. So now he's hot. He's feeling himself. He got a big record deal. His ego is, unchecked right now. So he started, letting the media gas him up. And he's feeling like the it man. And he's, yeah, man, Cassidy, yeah, I'm going to bring this battle thing back. And, I'm going to battle Cassidy. And he was talking real reckless. Like I'm the king of Philly now and blah, blah, blah. He was really getting reckless on them radio stations. And he was feeling himself a little bit too much. And Cass is like, dude, come on, man, I know you. Like me, I used to come over there and do songs in your house with you. You know how my guys get down. What is you talking about? Like, this is ridiculous. You know how my game is. Like, I smashed you every time we rap. You was a fan of Cassidy. Now you think you better than Cassidy because, you got this fame now? It was retarded. So they was at the NBA, like the 2K party. They had the NBA Live 2K or whatever. And they spoke like, oh man, we all good, man. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm just trying to see where you was at with it. He was like, man, I ain't got no beef with you. Then next thing you know, he's right back talking about battling Cassidy. And like, man, I'm going to bring the battle stage back and, you know, we can get this battling going on. And he like, there it is again. This man's talking about, you know, battling me. So, all of a sudden, once that continued to be the process, battle, then you saw things start to unravel. It went from that to Cassidy's mans reaching out to, Meek Mill guy reached out to Cassidy and was like, okay, look, man, we just trying to, you know, this ain't no real beef. This is just something to draw up some attention. So, you know, we all gonna make money off this. This is gonna bring you back. It's gonna keep Meek out there. So that's why Cassidy didn't take it the way he did. And he was just like, all right, I'm gonna throw my little me, myself, and my iPhone out there just to let them know. You know, so he put it out there, and a lot of people like Meek felt a certain way, so Meek started talking reckless on the radio, though, and it kind of went personal to like, okay, and he came out with Repo, like right behind it, and was like, yeah, see, I could finish, dude. So he came back with Raid. And then Meek came with a song, like Hit 'Em Up, switching up all these beats. Doing Ether. And the same thing he did on Raid, Meek tried to do and was coming at him, talking about how he fell off, lost his money and everything. Then the napalm bomb was dropped on Meek Mill. Because Cassidy came with Catch a Body. Catch a Body would eat back to back alive. Catch a Body there is no way out of that. Y'all gotta fight. Something gotta happen after that. Battle was over. Yeah, I'm about to body y'all. Oh my gosh. That was a lyrical assault. That was put you over my knee and spank you. Wow. Catch a Body. And the thing was, Catch a Body was long, and it didn't feel like that was like the only flaw in it. It was just so long. But the bars just kept coming. And to end it on that line, just cut your you know what off and go F yourself. That was, man, that song is vicious. So after that, Meek wanted no more problems with Cassidy. People told him, like, dude, you done. You almost blew your career on this. You lucky Cass is, right now, is not hot. If Cass was hot out here with everybody in the pop game, you'd have been done. So you dodged the bullet. You was able to just scave that off by ignoring it and letting it play on out. Because a lot of people never heard Catch a Body. You know, so they was like, just stay pop, stay industry, and stay in your lane. But behind closed doors, they tried to squash it. So they met up right before he got another case for his violation, rather, Pogo Road violation. they had met up at another party and then they squashed it, and dude was like, Meek was like, man, you came at me, Joe. You really's coming for my head, man. Shoot, man. I was like, man, I was busy, man. I ain't had no time to respond, man. But shoot, man, you put me in a box on that one, man. I was like, shoot, man. Cass still got it, man. And I ain't got time to go back and forth, man. I really don't, man. They got me on tour, man. They got me doing this, bro. But, man, nah, it was a good little battle, man. It was a good battle, man. But I was just doing it so, you know, we can get on, get some paper, man. You know, I ain't got no problem with you, man. You know that. It's all love. So, once they did all that, everything was squashed. Everything was back 100. So you would think there would be no problems, no anything between the two. Which it wasn't. But it was a nice little thing for hip-hop. If you want to hear some songs, you can go back and play those. And it ended the way it should have ended. It should have never been a beef, but it was all an ego trip anyway. But it set the stage for him to get put in place by Drake. He made a mistake and went out to somebody who was industry pop. And this time when you get popped, you're going to get popped in front of the world stage. And he got burned. So, well, we all know how that went. It's your boy Carcino. I'm out.